Hello, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello to my channel. So I cannot believe this is literally the last page or week spread of this planner. I can't believe it. Let's just put it that way. This has been like the most intensely filled planner that I've ever done. I've had these planners for like 5 years now, so definitely it's got some chunk to it. But anyways, as you can see, I have all of my post-its for all the things that I need to remember, especially for this last week of the whole year. Again, I can't think of it. Anyways, so I'm going to be using, or I have laid out some of these stickers, again from Passion Planner. These are really old, but I still have them. They're still useful. And I'm also going to combine them with these, where I kind of like the more muted palette for this week. Plus I have my icon stickers, which I actually ended up ordering some more from a new brand, so I'll definitely keep you guys posted. And then of course I'm going to mix and match some washi tape. I do want to keep it a little bit more festive with the whole rose color and gold, so I'm definitely going to have some fun with that. But the first thing I gotta do is white out some of these things. I still have those boxes, which this new planner that I have for next year definitely is not gonna have that. So let me go ahead and white out some of these sections. Now with that done, what I'm going to do now is actually play around with some washi tape. I am going to combine this one, which has the floral rose gold on it, but then also going to combine it with an actual floral one. I'm just gonna see. This is, again, every single week is such an experiment to see if it looks good. If it doesn't, then it's a learning curve for sure. So what I'm gonna do is actually just play around with this, and yeah, let's just see how it goes. Now that that is done, let's actually actually get to the time blocking planning. So I got my row of mud liners here plus my stencil. I do want to point out the stencil. I do have them in my show notes, but they are from, I'm so sorry if I butcher the name, but Krissyanne Designs, Krissyanne. They did a collaboration with another brand and I'm actually obsessed with it. Yes, there is a slight learning curve, especially like making sure it aligns to the actual lines of the time blocking sections, but once you start doing it, it's definitely so helpful to keep it straight and actually covered. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in some of my time blocking stuff. This week I do have all of my shifts, different calls. Even though it's, technically a holiday week, there are still things happening. So I'm definitely going to take advantage and utilize my planner as much as I can. And one thing I did want to bring up, I know that this season is a season where the phrase "I don't have time" or "there's not enough time to do certain things," I totally understand. Things happen out of our control. Maybe things, end up being a little bit different than what, you were planning, expected, whatever it is. But honestly, when it comes down to that, please give yourself some grace, because we're all human. We all have things that, happen without us wanting it to happen. And you getting frustrated for something that, doesn't go according to plan is just gonna make matters worse. Let's just be real. We all have things that really frustrates us, but try to find the positive in everything, because honestly, if you're able to do that, you then are able to tackle way more things than you even thought possible. So even though I'm currently, time blocking, doing all these things, I know that my times are going to change. I know that the only actual consistent thing is going to be my shifts, because I actually have to go into work. But everything else is something that is up in the air, kind of, except for a few calls that are definitely also they're scheduled. But honestly, I'm giving myself grace, because I know that I want to enjoy this time with family, with friends, as much as possible. And if I don't get things done, it is completely okay, because literally next week is a new year. That's incredible to say. You have every single opportunity to make your days amazing, and it's up to you if you think it's amazing or if you want to keep the positivity or not. So that's my little spiel here. So I'm just gonna go ahead, finish up adding in all of my time blocking things, and get to the fun stuff, which is stickers. Okay, well, actually, before getting into the stickers, let's fill out these bottom sections. So, again, my right section is usually where I write down like a quote of the week, something that I want to, make sure is in the top of my mind, and plus, I just have some fun with this whole lettering as much as I can, let's be real. It's not perfect, it's always up for, practice, and doing this planner is definitely something that helps me do that. So anyways, let me go ahead, add in my quote of the week. So the left bottom side, this is usually where I add in my tracker. Of course, this is for my coaching business because I am that person that has 2 jobs, let's be real. So in my coaching business, I like to track things because once you track, you see trends and you can see how you're able to improve. That's why I highly recommend, even if it's not necessarily for your business, but for your life, make sure that you have something that you can track how consistent you are, how you're leveling up. All those different things are definitely helpful when it comes to, progressing and improving. So one of the biggest things that you can do is track. Something as simple as checking off boxes. It doesn't have to be super complicated. So this is the area where I do that, and I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up really quick. Okay, now we get into the fun part, which is all the stickers. So the first sections that I'm actually going to do that are most important to me is over here on this Sunday section. Yes, I do work a shift that day, but I kind of blocked it off because those hours are always the same. So I'm just using the bottom section of it to write down all of my goals. Again, writing down goals for your week is so important and it's so helpful because you can see the progress that you're doing. Same thing as the tracker, but with your goals, like you know what you're striving for. So filled that in, and then on that left section, what I just did was actually for my gratitude. So I'll definitely write those down every single day, at least something, and then I'm gonna actually have fun here and write down happy 2023, because I don't know how many times I've mentioned this in this one video, but I cannot believe this is the last page and this is the last of this whole year. So I'm just gonna go ahead, have some fun with some stickers, and yeah, I mean, again, this is something that I'm basically experimenting as I'm going, and as you can see, I'm overlapping some of my schedule, and I am completely okay with it, because honestly, it's just about you having fun and doing what feels right in your planner. There's literally no one way to do this, and if someone is telling you that they are, tell them to contact me, because that's incorrect. Like, this is for you, it's your outlet. It's how you interpret your time, how you utilize your time, and your creativity. So definitely have fun with it. This is something where you can experiment and, play around as much as you can. And again, just have fun with the whole process. It is so enjoyable when you don't put any restrictions or rules or anything like that. Trust me, you'll have way more fun, and you'll actually get things done when it's something that you actually enjoy. So let me just go ahead, have some fun with some of these stickers, and yeah, let's just do this. here is the spread. I have all of my boxes that I'll definitely be filling out after I finish filming. I have my trackers, all the gratitude section. I mean, literally this thing is packed, but it makes me feel so good that it is done. And again, I'm gonna make a tally on how many times I say it. I cannot believe it's literally the last week in this planner, last weekly spread of 2022. Going into 2023, there will be so many more videos. But anyways, hopefully this was inspiring, hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you here for another video very soon. Bye!